Alright, welcome back to Blackphoenix Entertainment and episode 2 of Judging My Own Riding. I got 3 more clips today. They're going to be older clips because I thought it would be good to look back a couple years to see how I've grown as a rider and how I react to situations back then and how I personally think I would react to them now. Easier said than done. We'll sit in an office when you're out riding and adrenaline's going and things happen. You may think you may act a certain way, but then in reality, something actually happens. You know, it is what it is. We're all human. So let's get to the first clip because this one is very interesting and one of my first interactions I had when I first got my Spyder. I'll play it and we'll talk about it. Alright, so here we go. I got the video up. Let's roll it a little bit. So you can see coming up to 2 lanes here. You got a left-hand turn lane. This light is green. We can already see the lady over here. I'm pointing like you guys can see me. You got the lady over here. I'll move the mouse. And again, this is part of growing as a person and as a YouTuber. As you can see down here, I have written something. Probably not good, but it is what it is. We learn from it. So let me roll it a little bit more. Alright, stop it. She's got her blinker on. She's passing me. This is a 1-lane road, and that is obviously a left-hand turn lane with the green lights. So we go. She just squeezes her way in. Whatever. And then there you go, flipping him off. So yeah, that was obviously a dick move on their part. There's absolutely no excuse for that lady doing what she did. Now if we roll it back, I had time. I saw her. There was space. It wasn't super close up until this guy slowed down to take a right because he didn't even have his blinker on. And she's still trying to squeeze in. I know she saw me. It's obvious. You came up from behind me. You know I'm there. Here we go. Pause it right on me. Flipping her on the bird. So, let me switch it to here. Let me just talk about this for a minute. Really, as far as my riding and what I was doing, I was in my lane. I was in the right. She was completely in the wrong on this, trying to swerve around me into a lane in the middle, passing someone in an intersection. Apparently, what I could have done differently is obviously not flip her off. That's probably doesn't help the situation. Maybe just seeing it and just giving more space. You know what? She's gonna do it anyway. She's gonna squeeze in. Maybe I should have just slowed down and just gave her the space and on our way. Sometimes people like that, they're just not going to learn no matter what, even if you do confront them and yell at them or do whatever you got to do or point it out. It is what it is, but I remember this very well because it is one of the first times that something like this had happened to me riding the Spyder, so obviously, you know, emotions and adrenaline will run high, but I definitely learned from this one and moved on. So here's another old video, and pretty interesting. I'd really like people's input on this. In my city, we have 1-lane roads that are super wide that could, if you're not from the area basically, you would think, okay, this is a 2-lane road, but there's no dotted line that separates the lanes if there were to be. So this is a 1-lane road, and we'll play this out and see how these cars kind of start shifting. So already we can see this guy shifted all the way to the right. If we look ahead, these guys have started to become staggered. So I'm going to play it. Shaking my head like, what are these guys doing? Say hi to the biker bro, because that's what you do. I state that it is not a 2-lane road. But at that point, I'm already committing to passing this guy. So, pass this guy. Now, that wasn't super close. There was plenty of room. Should I have done it? Who knows? Maybe I should have just backed off to see what they were doing. But it's done. So, let's see what happens with these 2 cars here. Now, this is bad. From a driving standpoint, you're on a 1-lane road staggered, like blocking traffic. I don't have any other words for this, so let's play this out. As you can see, I'm getting frustrated here. So this guy hits his brakes, don't know what he's doing. Pass him. This guy, again, all the way over to the right. That is so weird, and I just speed right by him. So let me shift back to my camera here. So again, nothing was super close. Again, it was just me kind of lane filtering almost past these cars. I could sit here and say, hey, it's a safety thing. I just want to get out of the way of these people, which is partially true because I have no idea what they're doing. If I were to run into a situation on that same road now, I honestly, the way that I ride now, I would probably hang back a little bit more than I did here. I would not be as tempted to pass them in that manner, kind of weaving in and out of traffic. But again, as far as I'm concerned, I don't see a huge safety issue with that because everything was done within limits and no one got super close to each other. It was just kind of like a cluster mess of crap, basically. So, but I would be interested to see what you guys think of that situation. All right, last but not least, a biker one. I am just going to play this, let it play out, and we'll talk about it. All right, coming up to a stop sign, making my stop. Granted, you can see there's no one around. All of a sudden, as I'm making my stop, boom, biker bro. Just blows the stop sign. Cut it. Next stop sign, boom, just cuts a left. This frustrates me because you're basically giving us a bad name. That bike probably wasn't even registered, insured, anything. He may not even had a license, which explains why he's driving that way. But stop at stop signs, because, guys, we all ride. We know intersections are the absolute most dangerous place for us. It's just, I'm not even going to replay this because we know. Stop at stop signs. Pay attention to left-hand turns. Don't pass another biker who stopped at a stop sign. Like, I don't know. Like, this frustrates me the more that I think about it, but I just wanted to show it as an example of what not to do as you're riding. So, alright. Thank you, everybody, for watching episode 2 here of Judging My Own Riding. I'm enjoying doing this, watching back at my own clips and learning from myself, because some of these clips I do remember, and some of them you vaguely remember, you're like, oh, that happened, but you don't remember all the details. And then you watch it back and you're like, oh, maybe I am kind of a jerk, or maybe I should have slowed down, or not done that, or not done this. So hopefully I'm judging myself, educating myself, and in which turn helping maybe you guys with your riding, being able to calm down a little bit, maybe slow down, take a couple extra seconds to think of the situation that's unfolding in front of you and be like, all right, what may be the best way to deal with this? Again, thank you. If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button, like button, all that fun YouTube stuff. I'm going to have a little fancy thing in the corner here to show you what to do. Down in my description, I've got a bunch of cool stuff for you guys. I got some discount codes and stuff for my sponsors and merchandise. And again, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I really appreciate all of you and the comments and the interactions. Keeps me going, keeps me fun, gives me something to do. Till next time.